Okay, this is gonna be a zinger. I made a very small slideshow because why do video editing when I can just make a slideshow and then not have to worry about editing, because I don't want to do that right now. So I made a slideshow of babes, specifically women, because tends to be what I'm into, who at some point or another in my life I had a big crush on, big stinking fat crush, in honor of the fact that February was 6 months ago. So we're just gonna go through some of these, and I'll give a very brief explanation. There's only like one or two that are like eyebrow raising. I feel like most of these are very normal. Like, I feel like they might reveal something about me, but I feel like most of these are very normal, and no, like, you're not gonna look at these and be like, wow, okay, interesting. Like, you'll be like, all right, I get it. I feel like if you get it, you get it. I don't think these are gonna be crazy out there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I don't remember what order this is in, so this is gonna be a bit of a trip for me as well. All right, let's go ahead and start with the number one. Okay, I think I added this one because it was recent, because I've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately, and she's a relatively new-ish character. And, you know, I mean, it's all right there. I don't normally go for, like, the kind of really bossy types. Mom, don't watch this. Please, none of my family watch this. I don't normally go for, like, the bossy Domina. I mean, Domina is in her name, right? Like, they knew what they were doing. Anyway, she's a total babe, so first on my list. I'll have more and less to say for some of these, but we're just gonna start with that and keep going. Okay, so I really debated who I was gonna put from Hades in this Hades 1 and 2 in this slideshow. Pretty much every character in that game is ridiculously attractive, and they know what they're doing for sure. That said, Artemis has got to take the cake for me. I think she's super cute. Plus her character is really fun and endearing and sweet. And but she's got that woodsy vibes. You know, she's got that woodland, down to earth kind of vibe. But she's also like a little witchy. It's cool. I think she's a cool character. So that's certified babe material for me. All right, let's go. What's next? Okay, back to Overwatch. We're still in the kind of the cutie patootie realm of things. Mei, I think Mei's adorable. I think she's super cute and silly and nerdy, and nerdy is attractive in a lot of instances. I think she's super cute. That's it. We're gonna keep rolling. We're just gonna keep rolling. Okay, this is not a crazy take at all. I included two pictures because I don't know, important to have some different references here. Now, full disclosure. I have not played the original Final Fantasy VII yet. I know that's crazy, especially given the fact that I've been playing the new ones. I've played both of the new releases, and I will be playing the last one, but my plan is to play the last one. What's it called? Revelation, something like that. Final Fantasy VII Book of Revelations. I will play that, and then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to play through the entirety of the original, because I really think it'll be a fun experience to go back and just see what the differences are. And experience it and see how I feel about the characters and what they changed, because I know they changed and added a lot. But that said, I think Aerith is delightful. Sometimes the aloof, hard to get, distant character is really charming in a certain way. Sometimes it's really nice to have that character who's like incredibly eager and optimistic and not hard to get. Like she, it's not that I'm not saying that like Aerith is like I don't want to sound. I'm trying to, how do I say this in a cool way that sounds nice? What I mean is that she's very excited, and when she shows interest in something or someone, in the game's case, that's Cloud. It's nice. It's cool to see sometimes a character who's like excited for everything. So I think that's very charming. I think that's a very charming attribute that Aerith has that not a lot of other characters necessarily have, but. Tifa's great too, don't get me wrong, but Aerith takes the cake for me. This is an odd pick for a few reasons. One, I specifically mean Samus when she's in like this suit, right? Like, again, I haven't played very many Metroid games. I played a bit of the original, I played a bit of Super Metroid, never beat it, but I really, really, really like Super Metroid. I think it's a fantastic game. I've played a bit of Prime, but I've never actually sat down and beat a Metroid game before. I really want to go through and play through all of the good ones. Maybe all of them. Maybe just all the good ones. But that said, I just think Samus is awesome. There's something about, lady in uniform, super cool. Plus she's like just a cool sci-fi robot girl. I think that's super cool. I think one of my favorite things, sometimes there's something about this, it's kind of a less is more sort of thing, It's like something about when she's in the Zero suit, I'm like, yeah, it's like she's pretty, I guess. But like growing up, I never saw the Zero suit. I didn't see Zero suit growing up until I played Smash Bros. Brawl as a kid. So growing up, I only ever saw her looking like this. And then in like all the cinematics and stuff where you'd like see just like a little bit through her visor, and I was like, who is she? And that's persisted throughout time. So I think Samus is a winner in my book. So let's keep rolling. Okay, this one's also kind of a hear me out. No, am I kidding? This isn't a hear me out. I know she's a bug, but like, again, competent. It's the competent warrior woman kind of thing. That's hot. Pashanka, Anyway, I just think I think she's cool. She's smart. She sings. She's multicultural. That's not what I mean. She's that's a crazy thing to say. No, she's got diverse interests, so she's a warrior, but she also sings and does all these artistic things as well. I think that's really cool. It makes me think of the Japanese shinobi. Oh gosh, my Japanese history is not great. Samurai thing, where it's like they not only did they practice swordsmanship and stuff, but they also practice meditation and poetry and art and things like that. So I think that's really cool. I think that's an attractive character trait to have. So Chakra gets a win in my book. I like Princess Daisy since I played the original Super Mario Strikers on the GameCube. She had the funniest voice lines, but I think there was something about her kind of tomboy attitude that as a kid, I was like, yo, this girl, she's cool. She's she can get it. She always had the funniest voice lines in that game. You could smack your opponents and check them, shoulder check them or kick them into the wall, and they would get electrocuted. And hers was always the funniest. And the most insane. But I've always liked Daisy, I think Daisy's great, and she's got great taste in men because she likes Luigi. So I know what's coming next. There's I think 4 more after this, and they're all from the same game. I'm going to preface this by saying that Twilight Princess was an extremely important game for the development of my brain. Now, I don't know if anyone else experienced this. There has not been a Zelda game before. There never was a Zelda game before, and there's never been a Zelda game since that has quite had the impact on the young mind that was developing like Twilight Princess did. So here's 4 characters, only 4 because there's multiple, but these were for me, for young Noah. My name's Noah. For young Noah, these were the characters that when I played Twilight Princess, or I watched my brothers play Twilight Princess, these were the characters that I was like, oh, okay, so this is what love is. So number 1 is the fishing girl, Hina, or however you say her name. She's super cute, but she also has attitude, and she'll kick you out of your store if you keep on rolling into the shelves in Twilight Princess, and that's kind of but also she was really sweet, and she'd take you fishing, and I thought that was really cool. So cute character. Love her silly bucket hat and her weird boots. All the characters in Twilight Princess have weird character design, but at the same time so strong. Her name is not pronounced Ashy, so it's probably Ashay or something like that. We're gonna roll with that. Woman in uniform, right? Warrior, the warrior woman, right? It's an attractive character archetype. She's cool. She's kind of got that sort of goth or kind of emo vibe. The sleepy eyes, the sort of tired look, but kind of very stoic and serious. But also she's really cool. She has a cool sword and fun red pants. I mean, look at those pants. They're so red. She has weird bangs. I think that's cool too. Anyway, confident, competent, intelligent. They're ticking all the boxes. This is crazy. Yeah, no, I just thought she was super cool as a kid, and I love that she has that cool Yeti mask that she puts on when she goes to the snow area. Super cool. I love Twilight Princess, man. It's so good. Oh man, don't even get me started. Ghost Princess or Queen Rutella from Twilight Princess. That was I'm not really into all the whole animal thing. You'll notice that there's only 2 non-humans on this list. But she's She's very humanish, anthropomorphic, I suppose. But man, Rutello is so cool. Not to mention that's one of the coolest sequences in the game, I think. But she's kind of got like that cool, like very mature vibe. But also she has like a etherealness to it, you know, almost like, well, because spoilers, she's a ghost, so she's dead, so she visits you and she like floats, and then her super cool song starts playing, and it's like it was such an experience. But also at the same time, I'm like, man, I mean, look at her, she's a total babe. I should have made that bigger. You can do your own research on your own time. Good job, Nintendo, you did it. All right, last one. If you're familiar with Twilight Princess, then you should have seen this coming. If you know me, then you definitely should have seen this coming, because this was mine and probably thousands of others like slap in the face moment. Gotta be true form Midna from Twilight Princess. I mean, holy moly, right? What a smoke show. I love that they like lean into it. She's totally speaking to the player in that sequence there at the end where she's like, what, am I so beautiful that you have no words left, or whatever she says? Yes, 100% yes. Are you kidding me? I've been playing with this weird little imp. True form Midna? Are you kidding me? Like, what? My goodness. Maybe I'll do a part 2. That's just like the weird hear me outs. But I don't really have very many of those. Like, I don't know. I think my taste is pretty like level generally. I know obviously we've got like Domina and other like stronger character types, but for the most part, I don't have as many like, oh man, that one bird from that one game, or like that Colossus from Shadow of the Colossus. Which Colossus? If I had to choose one, I don't know. Probably one of the ones with 2 legs instead of 4. So yes, this is my list. There were definitely some other ones that like I thought about that didn't make the cut, characters from like The Witcher or other Nintendo properties or stuff, but I wanted to keep it succinct and keep it to like the top ones for me that I consistently like think about, and I'm like, which ones are the hottest? These ones. Midna's number 1. So yeah, that's it. Can't wait to hear what everyone has to say about this.